Today we have a video from Unspoken Crime Murders, and the title of the video is 14-year-old freaks out after her boyfriend in the face.
I need you to calm down.
No!
I can't have you come in. It's a crime. Ma'am, it's a crime.
Don't ever punch the shit out you! Get the f*** away!
The screams could be heard down the block. A teenage cousin crossed the crime scene tape, wailing, refusing to believe what officers were telling her. Deputies had to restrain her as reality set in. 14-year-old Marshawn McMurray Jones was dead, but the actual cause of the death was beyond believable. On October 23, 2024, around 6 p.m., Marion County deputies responded to reports of a shooting inside a home on Southwest 48th Avenue in the Marion Oaks subdivision. Officers arrived at the scene and began assessing the situation immediately.
There's a broken window.
I got you.
Who else is in the house? Alrighty.
They all ran?
Let's go.
2 boys that live here, they ran, they left. They came to our house, told us that our nephew got in there and was shot.
Ready?
Yeah.
You got this?
Somebody's on the ring camera. Where's my Sean? Somebody's on the ring camera.
You can't get in?
We
They
can't get
talking
in.
on the ring camera.
Can't get in?
No.
Okay, I'm going back.
Says go
Hey, who's in the house?
Nobody's in the house.
What y'all kicking my door for? Y'all finna pay for a new door?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Somebody said they got shot in the house. That's why we're trying to get into the house.
Where's my Sean?
The phone on the way, so keep kicking my door in. I got some. I got y'all right on camera kicking our shit.
Okay, we got her on camera too. Don't worry about it.
Crack on more face, bitch.
Listen, won't nobody kick your door in. Where's my Sean?
What's wrong with you, boy? You bringing that shit to my house? Come on, my son. Get your kids in order. The fuck, I don't got nothing to do with my house.
Is he?
Is somebody in this house or not?
We don't know.
Is somebody in this house or not?
No,
Why you lock my house with the police? The fuck? That don't got nothing to do with my house. What the fuck?
No, let's say nobody's inside the house.
Get his phone.
Hey. Hey, what's your phone number? Hello.
Hello, what's up?
What's your phone number so we can call you?
I'm on the way there, though. I'm at my house. Keep my daughter. I got something for y'all. I'm on the way home. My son is not there. Like, why y'all at my house looking for my
If he
son?
doesn't give us a phone number so I can call him and talk to him, we're gonna kick this door in.
Give us a phone number before we kick the door down.
Give us a number so I can call and talk to him and find out what's going on.
Who is that speaking?
That's another deputy. Give us the phone number so we can find out what's going on, or we're gonna kick the door
We're
down.
gonna have fire rescue break down your door so we can get in here.
I don't even know who my son is. What do my son got to do with my residence?
Brother,
Yeah,
give us a phone number. Sheriff's office!
It's locked.
It's locked.
American 1697, 426.
Sheriff's office! Open the door!
Had a gun and he got shot in the back. This is what I know. People said they had a mark to disappear. That's all I.
This is insane. I mean, on one end, I understand the homeowner being mad about his door getting kicked down, but also on the other end, you got to understand the urgency that we need right now to get inside of this house, because people have heard shots. People have heard shots. So regardless of whatever you talking about, oh, y'all gonna pay for a new door or whatever. I think there's there's a body in your house, man, that ain't moving. That might need some assistance. You talking about a door? I think we got a much bigger issue here than your door, man. So break it down. Let's get it together. Break the door down. I'm all for it.
You can't see into the house at all from that window?
No.
Can you push the blinds down to see?
No, this is
Look like the window cracked.
It's shattered or no?
It's shattered, yeah.
Can you put your hand through there to see? Be careful. Don't bend down, please.
Fire rescue had to assist deputies in gaining access to the residence.
Oh, yeah.
And when they eventually did, what they found inside was the devastating result of the shooting that had occurred earlier, and it didn't look good.
Wow. You worried about that door? You worried about what's inside?
I don't care how you do.
Oh, yeah. QLT, you want to man that? You want to hit it?
Let him get in and then go in there.
Let him hit it with the sledge.
Watch that.
Hit that so he can go. Let me get up. I'm going to sit here. No, ready? Watch your hand.
Inside, they found 14-year-old Marshawn Jones slumped over on a couch, suffering from a gunshot wound to the face, and unfortunately, he was pronounced dead at the scene. The atmosphere became wrought with emotion, even leading to unexpected scenes.
How's it going, sir? So there is a signal 7 in the living room, straight immediately when you cross the door on the left side. There's a gun in the hallway on the right side of the house, and a gun on the toilet. Didn't locate anybody inside. But I'm gonna shift my car up and tape it off. Sir? How can I help you? Over there right now. It's a crime scene right now.
Okay.
Man, I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down.
No!
I can't have you come in. It's a crime scene. Ma'am, it's a crime scene right now.
No!
What happened?
What happened? Is he gone? Tell me the truth. Is he gone? I'm not going to move till you tell me if he's gone. Is he gone?
I can't answer that right now.
Tell me if he's gone,
I can't answer that right now.
Don't answer. Don't. I'm going to punch the shit out of you. Get the f*** away.
Now you going to jail.
Get off of me.
Good job.
Is he okay?
Now they gonna get her together.
I think she's related to him.
Yes, she is.
Wait.
You gotta calm down. You're making things worse. Alright? I'm not on your chest.
Well, like my back, my chest.
I got you.
I'm just on your legs.
I know it's your fault.
I know it's very...
Look.
Come on, is he going?
You gotta
I
chill
need
out.
to lift my shirt up. Can you lift this part?
Is this ripped?
Yeah.
All right.
Man, is he going?
Was that she involved with this? Yeah, she was here.
No, I wasn't nothing.
She wasn't inside, but she was.
Trying to run over there.
Yeah.
Going.
Hey, can you bring a car over here or something so that way?
Is he going?
You got your shirt up.
He's going. Mommy!
Is that yours?
Mommy!
All right. Hey, we're gonna put you in the back of the car.
Can I go home? I live right down there. Can I please go?
You gotta calm down. You gotta calm down.
Go home. You just hit an
You're
officer.
not under arrest at all. All right. But you just need to calm down.
I need you to calm down because we can't have you running in there, okay? Because if you go in there and you move stuff, it doesn't help anything.
All right.
Oh my God.
Look. This is, we get what's going on. Okay.
Oh my.
But I need you to calm down. All right.
We're gonna get you in the car, all right? So that way you're not outside looking indecent in front of people, all right? Quick, I'm gonna get you up, all right? All right. There you go.
Can you bring me home? I just want to go home.
We'll get you home.
I just want to go. I live on the corner down the street.
We're just gonna put you in here.
I just want to go home.
Here's what we're gonna do. I don't want you going out with all that. I'm gonna get you another change of shirt so you can get that put on, and then we'll get you back home. All right? I don't want you to think you're arrested. I don't want you to think that anything is going on. All right?
Now these are some nice, compassionate officers, man. These are some good guys. These officers right here are some good guys because this kid is completely out of control. Okay, completely out of control. So they gonna brush it off. You know, okay, you took a swing at me. We gonna brush it off. All right, we understand the situation. We understand the situation that's going on, so we gonna brush it off. All right, we can get you home, whatever. But we might need a little cooperation from you. Man. You might have to tell us what really happened inside of there. You know what I'm saying? Get to talking. All right, give us some information now. But these are some good guys. They brushing it off, man, because this kid is definitely in the wrong. You know, we get it. Emotions are high, but that don't give you the right to swing on an officer.
I'm gonna get you a different change of shirt.
Is it going?
26.
Hey, listen, listen. You gotta listen to me.
Is it okay?
Listen.
Hey, where you
By you fighting is not gonna make it.
Can you answer me, please?
I cannot give you anything right now.
Yeah, answer.
But would you calm down for me?
Chevy,
That's all I ask. All right.
Is leaving right now.
Let me go find out what's going on, and when we get a clip, who's the kid to you?
Oh my God, that's my cousin, bro.
Listen,
Wait till I see that. I'ma kill that bitch, bro. I'm not leaving. I just don't want him on me, bro. I'm standing right here. I don't want him on me, bro. I just don't want him on me.
Let me ask you this. Who you say who's responsible for this?
They say the girl
What girl? What's her name?
She came to the house.
What's her name?
Jada. I don't know her last name. I know.
See, told you. We gonna let you go, but we gonna need a little cooperation about you. All right, now get the talking. You know what I'm saying? Get the talking, man.
Where she lived though.
Where she lived
and then I know the two boys that was in the house.
Who's the two boys that?
Investigators quickly learned that Marshawn and several other teens had gathered at the house. 14-year-old Jada Spence, one of the teenagers, was eventually interviewed by officers on the scene.
Who was down here in this house with them? Tell me what happened.
All right. It was me and my son, right? And then there was two other...
Who were the other two people whose house is this, first off?
It was this house is somebody named Craig's, right?
Okay.
I don't know the boys in this house.
Okay.
I just know that my boyfriends know them, so they all hang around.
And that's your boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, boom. We went over in the house. We were sitting. They had two guns, right? They all had two guns.
Okay.
They was playing with the guns. They was making selfies, like, you know how they was all going with the gun.
Okay.
Boom. The other guy, one guy and the other guy, they had the gun. They was all, you know, like, bro, move, like, roughing up with the gun.
Right.
Mind you, everybody thought the gun was on safety. Boom. The gun, they dropped the gun. The junk exploded, literally, like, popped off, bro. Hit something and it bounced, bro, on Marshawn, bro. Everybody ran. I ran over here. When I ran over here, I ran back home because, bro, I was like, well, I don't know what I said. I wanted to get my mama.
Right.
And I came back, but my mama couldn't come.
Tell me how to spell your first name.
J.
I'll be right back.
A. D. A.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Jada is your first name?
Yes.
Okay. So there were those two in there, Marshawn and you. All of you guys are in this house. And you said it's somebody's house named Craig? So who was in the house first? Like, how did you guys get in this house?
Okay, So when it was me and Marshawn, he was at the house at first. Lucy, but Marshawn, he said, stay with me because he don't want to be over there by himself. So I said, okay.
So Marshawn was over in his house first before any of you guys got there?
Yes.
Okay.
He was already there.
Okay.
So he said, come with me because I don't want to stay at the house by myself. Okay. So I said, okay, I'll stay with him. Apparently one of his friends, they wanted to get put on with me, but I told him like, I told him how I feel about that because, you know, I'm dating you. So no. Right. But he says, okay, but still stay with me though.
Right.
All right.
Wait, what? Wait, what? The friend trying to... This is some crazy stuff, man. These kids is wild, man. These kids is growing up. Listen to the 14, man. And they acting like they 24. These kids are doing things that like 20. What happened to going outside playing tag? They don't play tag no more. Manhunt. You know what I'm saying? Manhunt, 14, whatever. You can play hide and go kiss, you know what I'm saying? Go hide. You know what I'm saying? What happened to those? Man, 14, I was out there playing Manhunt, man. What? It was lit. Hide and go kiss, hide and go seek, like tag. What happened to those games? These guys is hanging out waving guns? When did that become the cool thing to do at 14? Like, I don't even... What? That's insane. That is really insane.
Before any of you guys got there?
Yes.
Okay.
He was already there.
Okay.
So he said, come with me because I don't want to stay at the house by myself. Okay. So I said, okay, I'll stay with him. Apparently one of his friends, they wanted to get put on with me, but I told him like, I told him how I feel about that because, you know, I'm dating you. So no. Right. But he says, okay, but still stay with me though.
Right.
All right. I guess they started to they went live at first. Everybody they were going live.
IG?
They were going live on IG and they had guns. They was posting up the guns and everything. And then when they was posting up the guns, they came off live. They was starting to talk. They was just chilling. Everybody was chilling. Mind you, I was just sitting in the corner because it's a whole bunch of guys. Like I'm just they talking cool. Boom, they start playing with the gun. They was start playing, switching with the gun.
Which ones?
So it was two guns actually. And then Marshawn, they was just throwing it in rotation, playing with it. So Kay and then, they had the gun in their hand. They was, I don't know, they was...
Both of them had one or one of them had one?
One of them had one. The other one, I think, who had the other one? And then all of a sudden, mind you, everybody thought the gun was on safety. Because who plays with a gun and it's loaded? You know what I'm saying? So they dropped it. The gun went off, hit something, and then it hit him in his face, and they all ran. I ran.
It dropped?
Yes.
Do you know who had it when it dropped? Okay. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
All right.
I'm positive. He had it when it dropped, and then when it dropped, everybody started running. I ran over here. They ran over here. Everybody, they came in the house. What they were saying? That's what I'm saying. And then after...
Where's the other girl that was in the house?
Other girl, I don't know where she went. She's not even here now.
Where does she live?
She lives here.
She lives here.
We all be over here. This is where I come every time to see him, and we all be over here together.
Okay.
So then I see I do Florida Virtual.
Florida Virtual. What grade?
I'm in 9th grade.
Okay. Tell me what else.
What else about what?
You said you got
9th grade. You hear that? 9th grade. This is what they doing in 9th grade. You could learn a lot from this right here. I learned a lot of information. It's been a long time since I've been in 9th grade, man. So, man, these guys are hanging around with weapons, talking about, yeah, I'm dating you, but your friend, he trying to get put on with me. He want to get active with her, so she feels uncomfortable because I'm with you and all. This is what's going on in 9th grade? What? Man. I mean, 9th grade, you definitely had crushes and stuff like that. And, that's, but not all of this. Not all of this. These kids are growing up so fast. It is unbelievable. I feel like this is like the way this stuff is sounding, it sounds like they in college, man. Literally, this is what it sounds like. Ninth grade?
Yes, I came back over here. So when the boys ran that way, they ran all over there, and then I came in and I came back out to go find my mom because I was in shock. Like I didn't know what I was doing. I'm not that close to Miss Phyllis. So I was trying to go find my sister or somebody who was at the house, and I told them exactly what happened. When I told them what happened, I seen they came and got me, and then when they came and got me, they wanted me to come back to the house to tell y'all what happened.
According to Jada and other witnesses, the teenagers were hanging out, smoking marijuana, and handling multiple firearms. According to witness statements, the teens were passing guns around recklessly, even filming videos while doing it, until the gun accidentally dropped and discharged, which led to the situation. Jada Spence repeated that version of the story in a private follow-up interview. The weapon fell, it went off, it was an accident, but investigators weren't convinced. Detectives contacted the homeowner and obtained security footage.
All right, great. Thanks for your patience, bud. I was looking at the ones that you sent me already, so that's why I got your phone back here. I haven't been in it. It's just been out here with your stuff. Yeah. But I wanted to bring it in here with you. So, would you mind if we look through more of those videos? Because it's my understanding you got a few cameras at the house. It kind of looked like when we were out there.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's a nice neighborhood.
Yeah, because...
Do you mind if I look at them with you here?
That footage, along with statements from other teens, told a very different story. Audio captured Jada moments after the shooting. "Bro, I didn't know it was loaded." That statement alone contradicted her earlier version, which led the officers to bring her in a second time. And this time, the truth was revealed.
Today is November 18th, 2024. Time is 13:29 hours. My name is Detective Jason Williams. I'm here with Detective Joseph Miller and Attorney James Smith and Ms. Jada. Can you just state your first and last name for me?
Jada.
And what's your date of birth? And then, having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Yes. Yeah.
So some of the phrases that I hear sometimes kids calling like switches and stuff, did that one have a switch from what you're aware of?
A switch? I don't know. That's the thing. I didn't know. Like, I just
How do these kids even know what a switch is?
Pressing it and nothing was on. They was like pointed at me. You know, like they was making a joke. Like they were playing around with it. So I was just sitting down there, and then all of a sudden they just started playing with me with it. You know what I'm saying?
So they were playing with the guns, but they were pointing it at you?
Yes, they was pointing it at me.
What were they saying when they were doing that?
They were like joking around, talking about something. "Oh, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna da 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 da." You know, they were just playing around with the gun, and then they were like they were high, like they were so high, and then what
were they high off of?
I think they was high off weed. Like for some reason, that house that they live in, that's why I'm going around there, because the house what they live in, there's like this white guy, his name is Craig. And I don't know, he's like a getaway driver for them or some type of thing. Like he owns the house, and he's the one who be like getting them stuff. So it's like whatever they got going on is by him. So they was all like messed.
And did you see him at all when you went there?
No, he was not even there. So it's like they be at his house and he's not there. And he had just got out of jail too. So they be at his house. So it was like when they had all that stuff, and like they had all that stuff in the house, but the guns and stuff, like I didn't know the guns was even on. Like the way what
do you mean you didn't know they were on?
Because when they were clicking the bullet, nothing came out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you didn't think they were loaded then?
Exactly.
Okay,
like
I
never even hold a gun. So it's like whenever they like, I'm usually saying no. You know what I'm saying? But then, all right. So after that, we were sitting on the couch, and then while we were
now, when you say we were sitting on the couch, who's the we?
Me and my boyfriend. We were sitting on the couch. He had pointed the gun to my back, right? Then when he clicked it, ain't nothing went off.
Right.
Because we was like he was playing with it with me, and then all of a sudden.
He pointed the gun at your back and clicked it and nothing went off. I know this is a fabricated story, but this, you know, because obviously you know, they already said that her story doesn't add up compared to the other kids' stories or whatever. But there's some truth in what she's saying. She's just not saying the whole thing. But that is crazy. He pointed the gun at your back, clicked it, and nothing went off, and you just think that is perfectly fine. That's okay to do. What? Oh my goodness. This is insane.
And when he handed me the gun, and then when I clicked it, that's when you seen a shot fired.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Okay.
And then when the shot fired, you seen Isaiah, and then you seen KJ, and then we all started panicking.
Right.
Then when we started panicking, we ran out the door. When we ran out the door, I went straight to his mom. They was trying to explain to him what happened, but everybody was freaking out, saying, where's Marshawn? Where's Marshawn? And then after all that happened, I ran home to try to get my mom.
Right.
But because my mom also works in the same neighborhood where my friend's at, because she works at a group home. So it's like she works over there. So I ran home. My sister was home. I tried to get my sister. My sister told my cousin to get my mom. My mom had to come off work, and that's when
Right, so you're getting your whole family.
Exactly,
and whatnot,
because
I
was trying to tell them something happened.
Right.
Then when we ran home, then police was there.
Yeah.
And then that's when everything just started from there.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, Jada.
During a second interview on November 18th, Jada finally changed her account and said what actually happened. Inside the home, several teenagers, including 14-year-old Marshawn Jones and Jada Spence, were hanging out and handling multiple firearms while smoking marijuana. At one point, Marshawn picked up one of the guns and pulled the trigger. It clicked, but did not fire. Believing the gun was unloaded because it had just clicked, Jada Spence took the firearm from him. She then pointed it directly at Marshawn's face at close range and pulled the trigger. This time, the gun discharged, and the bullet struck him in the face, killing him. After the shooting, Jada reportedly locked the door, ran home, and left the scene. Other teams alerted family members. Within weeks, the investigation intensified. On November 21st, 2024, detectives arrested Jada Spence. She was charged with aggravated manslaughter of a child, a first-degree felony. Because of the severity of the offense, the state attorney's office charged her as an adult. She faces up to 30 years in prison. Marshawn had just moved back to Ocala. He registered for 8th grade classes the day before he was killed. He hadn't even attended his first day yet. Family described him as energetic, funny, a natural performer. Now, the house is quiet. As his grandmother said, you can feel the change. What started as teenagers hanging out turned into a fatal decision in seconds. The gun was assumed empty, a trigger was pulled, and a 14-year-old lost his life. This case isn't just about one reckless act. It's about how quickly carelessness with firearms can turn deadly. And now, a teenager faces the possibility of spending most of her adult life in prison for a split-second choice. 14-year-old lost his life. This case isn't just about one reckless act. It's about how quickly carelessness with firearms can turn deadly. And now, a teenager faces the possibility of spending most of her adult life in prison for a split-second choice.
Yeah, this is... in my opinion, she's not going to get a lot of time. I say maximum 15 years. Just because it wasn't like premeditated. You know, like it wasn't on purpose. You know, it may sound messed up or whatever. Some people may not agree or whatever, but you know, in my personal opinion, I don't think it was necessarily on purpose. It's just a bunch of kids being reckless, like hanging out playing with guns and switches and all. Like, how do you even know what a switch is? Like, to put on the thing to make it, you know, automatic. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does a kid even know about that? How do you even know about that? Man, yo, I'm telling you, the internet everyone having access to the internet has made these kids grow up so much faster. And these kids are doing things. Look at the neighborhood. The neighborhood looks nice. Like, it looks like a nice neighborhood, but this is what these kids are doing in these neighborhoods. This look like the suburbs. You know, this isn't just in the city and the inner city kids and all of that. Listen, the kids was all, yeah, you know, I live here, this and that, boom, boom. That's a nice neighborhood. That's the suburbs. That's your mom and dad or whatever busting their ass to get you out of the inner city to bring you to the suburbs. But it's just, man, this is insane. Such a good story, man. Unspoken Crime Murders. This is one of them bangers, man. I know I could always rely on y'all to have some heat. Y'all be having some heat, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is insane, man. At that age, I was playing hide and go seek, manhunt, worried about sports. You know what I'm saying? At that age, man, I'm worried about football, basketball. You know what I'm saying? Getting great at shot put. You know what I mean? I'm worried about those type of things. I'm not worried about let's wave around. The closest thing to a gun I got at that age was Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Well, listen, you know how them Call of Duty lobbies used to be back in the day, boy. Them old heads used to talk reckless to the kids, boy. But yo, we on the game. Call of Duty, Halo. Yeah. Not going into each other's houses and playing with what? We was barely playing with BB guns. You know, not paintball guns, and we was gonna go paintballing or something. But this is insane here. Yeah. But I don't think, her being charged as an adult changes things. I ain't gonna lie. I thought she would be charged as a juvenile, probably juvenile life, you know, or something like that. Probably be done at 24, you know, but her being charged as an adult, yeah, she could probably get cooked. Yeah, she could get cooked, but in my opinion, I think she's probably gonna get no more than 20 years. No more than that. But I think roughly around in the 15 range. Like around 15 years. That's what I think she'll get. But this is crazy story. The ShyGotEm Correctional Facility is now open, where we specialize in act right and getting them together. If you want to become an officer, check out the YouTube membership. If you want to be a sergeant or above, check out the Patreon. Your support helps the channel keep going, and I hope to see you in lineup.